morning, my people. Ebirozo bibadde bintu tebannange. Ntandise broadcasting ntandika okugira owooleza mu nsonyiwe naye nga mwasuze mutya. I hope you guys slept well. I've started the broadcast and then I started thinking. I don't know why. Yesterday we were at a burial. We lost someone. Today is Random Cat Talk Thursday, and I want us to talk about Oyavo Twitter Mass about traffic. Yeah. Then the end more being a tambla. Yeah. Wara from Mugezi Adusa ababoda nadda ne muleni etambula. Ninga, how did you sleep, my people? I am okay. I'm healthy. Muyombia Mark, good morning. Mugalashi Joshua Mix Farm, Antonio Random Things, Tusime Eddie, Bashir Mukalazi, Prosi Bravo, Bridget Kakai, Mugowa Farouk, Geoffrey Tambala, Abdurrahim Kasita, Paul Sema, Masuze Mutabanange. I hope you guys are doing well today. I hope everything is going well. If some things are not going well, sometimes that's how life moves. You win some, you lose some. You are alive. And as long as life is still moving, trust me, things will get better. You have faith mujirabeyo million nga 3 kwa 3 tambuddeko wakati you have for ye biri bitandika ndoza 2 you have for tandika 2 it's a very I think murav for zo najinda bange eri comfortable. When is it is a biri mukaga, I don't find them comfortable. And I simply say I find that RAV4 comfortable because I've not sat in it. Comfortable. You get it? The first generation of the RAV4, I've sat in it, it's not comfortable at all. And I believe the only reason some of the people used to buy them in the past is because it was literally the only SUV available that was very reliable. And then the second generation, RAV4 is more D4. But this RAV4 though, edimu engine nge yaka undo biribina. Which tegera so enyamu ko kumafuta. But well, I think it's worth it. Wotu kilo gule moro keno million nkaga mutano. Obo ina sente za amafuta. Sicho, Sebugwao Medi, good morning. Roman Rom, good morning. Balvitz, good morning. Talemwa Samuel, good morning. Mutoto Sadat, good morning. How did you guys sleep? I find that thing is also a bit comfortable, but it's not as comfortable as I would expect it to Prado. It's not as I find that most of the SUVs are overrated. They are not as comfortable. They are not, and I think that's the reason why our MPs we have in Parliament. Tebagula zi RAV4, tebagula SUV ndala. Bada mugula zi Primo new models, the Mark II Grand, the Mark X, because those cars are much more comfortable than the SUVs. And also when you think about stability, the Mark XS, the Nissan Fugas, they are much more comfortable. Ye Forest abanangi. You guys, what does no zine pia comfortable mood, but when you think about it, uriyo mwana tebamuyingiza kusara kubo. Kati abakusanga wa taxi teyali mukubye. Aba taxi na wote bayinago. So today, yesterday, muto wange nga bamukwata aba traffic nga bamwefunira bamukululako ku luggi sometime back. I told you that story. Manyi yefulanga nnyo nti ali mbutuufu and I told him, people, nobody cares if you're in right or wrong. At the end of the day, it's the person that has more influence, has more power, has more support that will win the argument. Whether you're right, people don't care. Omuntu alina support ey'amaanyi kyova olaba ne mu parliament people eat money. Oli bamuwa ssente n'asupportinga gw'alina amuwadde ssente. That's how it works. Life is not fair. Baye muto wange yalowoozanga nti bw'aba avuze bulungi oli n'amutomera, the world will side with him. Oyo avuze bubi biki biki. The world doesn't side with you simply because you drove well. The world sides with you because they like you. The world sides with you because you're one of them. The world sides with you because you look the way they like. The world sides with you because you speak in a certain accent. That's just how the world is. Nti ababoda obalaba ne bwaba waboda afudde mabega n'akutomera buutu ng'akutomedde mu bukyamu, ababoda bajja kujja bakuŋŋaane bagambe gwabadde avuga obubi because be bangi. This person is one of their kind, so bagenda supporting one of them. They'll never support you, a car owner, because you're not one of them. Okitegeera? So ye yabanga alina lwe yatomera ow'eggaali oba obutobo nno ki, alina lwe yatomera ow'eggaali n'aze mukubidde eŋŋombe n'alemerayo. But I totally understood why he did that. It's idiotic, but he did it. Yalina omukyala wano mu passenger seat, aleka ayagala kulaga mukyala nti alina amaanyi, mbu yakubira ow'eggaali eŋŋombe n'alemerayo n'amutomera. Such idiocy. Okitegeera? And for him, it's so olw'okuba mukubidde eŋŋombe n'alemerayo, lack of exposure, I think also. So yali ayinanga endowooza bw'eti edda kati egenze emuvaamu. And I think the one thing that probably we need to understand is the world does not care about you. Okitegeera? So munange owa trafficking amukwata yesterday, oluggi luliko scratch. Owa trafficking amugamba it's a DMC n'amuwa ettaano ze zeyabadde asigazzaamu. It's a DMC. Kakati ekisooka, a scratch on your car does not make it a dangerous car. The car is not in dangerous. Katalabe emmotoka eyo ekyo kivaani kirabika bubi, but still it's not in dangerous motor vehicle condition. It's not. Rav feno beabadde ki nzo bagikubiza yingine inzo bali mu kiri kiyingine kidifo omanyi nabyo byekyokola ebyo biyingine. For your car to not look good, your car not looking good doesn't make it a car that is in dangerous motor vehicle condition. Nze navuganga Corolla yange nga bumper zirabikaga zifaanana. I had never been stopped. Tebanyimirizanga konti DMC. That's not a DMC. I know what a DMC is. DMC means dangerous motor vehicle condition. And bumper zange okubanga zirabika bubi tekifula moroka yange dangerous. Okitegeera? Emoroka eribeera dangerous emmotoka nga tesiba teina kale windscreen, ate ne windscreen bajje kwasiza bwereere. Mulimu crack ezitali dangerous nga ne ku motoka ya president tuzirabako. Okitegeera? Emoroka etayina mipiira, emoroka etayaka mataala, katulabe ezo brake lights nga we zaase. Emoroka bwebeera nga brake light emu teyaka nga balubu emu yakuba, omusirikale asobola okukuba DMC. What's that? Emoroka bwebeera nga balubu indicator emu tekola, reverse. What's that sound? What do you do that? Something is making that sound. I don't know what. It might be this thing. Who switched it on, bro? So I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. So we'll get back to that view later. Let's focus on me now. I'm the center of attention. Fabakwira mu family ezitali bulungi nnyo. We have never been the center of attention. We never were, and we never were going to be the center of attention. You know how kids grow up nga omwana bamuwa attention, obadde ki olidde biki tutwaleko wa febe tetwabifunako. As a matter of fact, there is one thing I've never forgotten, nkyogerako nnyo. Jajja wange yagula ebitengi, ayina ne twaliyo ne kazini wange. Jajja n'agula ebitengi n'agulira kati kazini wange ye n'amuwa. Nze nangamba gwe Arthur sigenda kuwa because oli mukyafu. Like a young kid, ebiseera ebyo nani natandika n'okwana ndowooza naye nga si seriously. But ebiseera ebimu abaana, by the way, for the people that have your bato bammwe, cousins, nephews, abalenzi most especially, some of those kids bambi si bakyafu. Abaana abo balaba abalenzi bazanyira mu ttaka engoye ne zibalema okutukuza. Olaba abantu abakulu batatukuza ngoye. Kati overtime olugoye bwe lugaana okulema okutukuza luguba. Tekitegeeza nti omuntu necessarily mukyafu. Osea especially omwana batuuka mu secondary n'atandika okukwana tosobola kuteeri n'ogamba nti omwana oyo mukyafu because omwana omulenzi kasita atandika okukwana alina engeri gy'afuukamu omuyonjo naye tamanya atandika n'okunoonya deodorant gye bazitunda. Era kyovula nze neewuunya omuntu n'otuuka in your 30s ng'okyali mukyafu. Like gwe abakazi b'okwana tebakumotivating kukuyonjowala. So I remember yagano okumpa ekitengi ndi mukyafu. I can never do that to a kid that is mine. I'm sure yebo yachikola yali alowooza she's disciplining me, but she wasn't disciplining me at all. She was making me feel bad because that was like a new shot that I was getting in like 4 years. Na indoza nakoma okufuna engoye empya nga mu senior 1 ate twazigula ngenda ku ssomero nga ngenda mu kisulo. So that was making me feel bad, but that's something I'll never do to my own child because I have the means. But ebintu ebiseera emu abazadde ndoza naddala nga tebeesobola abatayagala kuwa n'akulagako bulazi n'olowooza nti yaguze kumbe gwe mbuta kuwa sevinze okitegeera. So anyway, traffic officer bamaliriza bamuliddemu 15,000. Naw kati mwe mulowooza 15,000 ntono, but 15,000 ku muntu nga talina ssente bulungi, 15,000 ezisobola omuliisa lunch ne supper. Atya actually breakfast lunch supper ali ekikomando kyalwasa ku breakfast oba anywa caayi wa 5 n'akagaati k'ebitano ku breakfast n'alya ekikomando ku lunch kya 2. Bw'amala okulya ekikomando kya 2 ku lunch ne ku supper n'alya ekikomando kya 2, and just like that someone has survived on 5K. But traffic officers abamu nange tebalina kisa. Nti abba sente z'omwana nga zira kuba bwabadde bubbi emmoloka CDMC, and on top of that cannot being a DMC ate n'amubba nti omwana yabadde amulaba nga n'enjala emuluma naye era n'azimuggyako sente n'akolaki n'azitwala. So I want to try and probably give you some of the defense mechanisms I use against these traffic officers, because they can take advantage of you, especially when they see you ngoli fala. Yes, some of you muli bafala. Some of you muli bafala ebintu mubitegeera bulungi mugaba mangu sente. Kati mto wange yavuga wanwe luli n'agaba ekizike. Do you know what it takes for me to give away 50,000 to an officer, traffic officer? Do you know what it takes? 50K, 50 kozi manyi. 50K mpitirivu. Let me tell you why you should never give away emitwalo 5 to a traffic officer mu nguzi. Nti Abdul Nasa agambye you can never have what traffic officers want. The only solution is cash. People, no. Kati zikambabulire ngenda myaka 2 nga sente zinawadde wa traffic ndoza guli omutwalo gumu ate nagumwa kubanga I overspeed in a school zone. Ngomusango guli very clear. Not even just overspeeding, I overtook in a school zone. Now in a school zone, that's a very bad thing. It's not even just about the traffic receipt that guy is going to give you. It's also about the safety of the kids of the nation. Now akapande customer nalisikarabye naye bwe yanyimiriza bwati, my mind raced back nenzijukira nti wali wesomere emabega era bwe nafuluma nanengeza akapande okalenge. Hey, high five, how are you? Yeah, okitegeera. But you people, twejjemu ekintu ky'okwagala okugabanga ssente. Okitegeera, twejjemu ekintu ky'okwagala okugaba ssente all the time. Money should not really be the solution to everything that to every offense that you commit. Ebiseera emu abatraffic abo mutandika obbarizoningamu nti like if a traffic officer wakwata nagamba yoka is a DMC, ask him how something that is dangerous will either cause harm or death to people, to me and to the people around me. Now, what makes your car safe? Of course, your car looking nice is a good thing, right? After, it's advisable to have changed money so that you are not inconvenienced. Council Patrick, I don't give away money. I don't. The Sigaba Center, I don't know you over speeding. Narisagara Kumarabude, Kumanyo traffic. He's going to give you a receipt, but then he wastes your time. Katinari Nziru Kanganyina Biendo Okubala. But I don't give away money. Omanyiru Sigaba Center. Because it's an evil that we are letting grow. People are even entering traffic police simply to go and steal. It's something that we should try and do away with. What makes your car safe? Are you fine?
Yeah.
What should I give you? What? Huh? Nothing?
Yeah.
Okay. So, a Morocco DMC, a car that is in dangerous motor vehicle condition here. One, it's a car that will cause harm or death. A Morocco yokubanga rangi nkadde, it doesn't make it dangerous at all. It doesn't make it dangerous. Ogwo musango teguliyo. Ogwe Morocco esiwuse. Ogwa rangi efedinze. Ogwe Morocco eriko scratch. Ogwo musango teguliyo. Now, let me tell you some of the things that probably you guys do that will make your car a DMC. Muteka bigadi ku motoka. Ochimanyi ntino kuteka gadi ku motoka kijifula DMC. Ochimanyi okuteka obutala talo obwe mwongera yongera ko ku motoka kijifula DMC. Mbuzo otya. Those guards you put on your cars are not meant to be there. Especially if your car is not an off-roader. Like you get a Vitz and you put a guard. A Paso you put a guard. That makes it dangerous. Ochitegeera. That makes it dangerous because guard yeyo bwetomeretta. Guard bwetomeretta. Then what abantu abagira obobutalo bwa Kenyo. It makes it a dangerous car because obukubwa boti tebulina kubeera kati bwongera brightness ne blinding omuntu akuvaako eri maaso. And for the guys that drive in Kampala, you know, abazungu boy bateka ko obutala babuteka ko nga bwina switch yabo nti abuteka ko when it's really dark ali mu kifo kiri unsafe and all that. Nefe wano bana Uganda obatu abachi avuga ku highway ali mu kibuga wakati nateka ka matala go nane ga kagati ne bine ebitalina kubako. That makes it a DMC. Ochitegeera. And that's just something that you people ignore. Then what are the general things that will make your car unsafe? Some of the things that will make your car unsafe include tires, emipira. Waliwo abantu abagula emmoroka nga emipira mikadde, emipira ejijira ku mmoroka mu bondi. Nange je nkyavuga naye. Naye nga kati tunakikolera ki? Ngenda kugula emipira, naye emipira gikyali miramu. Kati waliwo abantu nemmwe omuntu wamanyira okwambala galubindi amaaso ge nga gatandika okulaba kafane nga tegayina galubindi. Atandika okubira ngeri ne galubindi obulamu bwe bwonna. But anyway, so emipira, tires. How do tires make your car very unsafe and dangerous for the road? One, emipira jabika abruptly all of a sudden. Two, emipira jigwamu omukka nga togenderedde totegedde. Ompira jeko mukuba omukadde n'akayinja kagufumita ne gugwamu omukka. Mpira jeko mukuba omukadde oyinza n'okuyita ku kigulu mu ne gugwamu omukka. Kati you drive a car nga teri mu mukka nga tomanyi it is unsafe for you, the people you're driving and the people that you're driving around. That's why emipira ate emipira gino osobola ofuna coin to see that your emipira enjole ziriko ziri safe. Otekamu coin. At least quarter of the coin should go into the thread. Ochitegera webanga quarter of the coin doesn't go into the thread, kitegeeza ompira gwo guweddeko enjula, you should definitely go and change it. Let me read some of the comments. Let's see another one. Ani gwe saabuuzizzaako bannange naye nga mwasuze mutya. Let's see. I didn't have a Ugandan driving license and I drove from Yantonde to Kampala, but those guys bansoloza ngenda okutuuka nga mitwalo 9. Ate go permit mubedi betagana kusiba bwe mukomanga we Kampala mugende mufune permit mangu nnyo okitegeera oba go get some form of document that allows you. Clip Films Editunes, how are you? Ronald M. Kasendwa, Norman Karwahanga, Moses Adams, Mwasuze Mutia. Hey, Roman Rome, nga warabye man. Permit. But if you lost your driving permit, go advertise in the newspaper. Then it will take 2 weeks. Kasoba ngo ina photocopy. You can still drive. So go advertise in the newspaper that your permit is lost. Have the ad for 2 weeks. Then go and pay in the bank. Then go get a new permit. That's very easy. Isaac, good morning. JFK Arts. How about Derek? Sefuka Sadat. King Daniels. Ugandan traffic officers basoka enyota ya sente bayaye bazibu. Peace Joseph, good morning. For now I'm a certified driver. Driver's license is assured. Kati ekiddako kugula moroka. Amina Peace Joseph. Waludde na wodda. Arthur, we were 7 adults in a newer Voxer going to Entebbe plus 1 year kid, making a total of 8. Their fund gave us a ticket of overloading. I think it wasn't fair till now. Omwana omuto yabadde emyaka emeka anti omwana omuto tebamubalanga muntu. By the way, you guys should watch my videos on the traffic and road safety act. Omwana omuto baba abaana babiri abato abataweza I think 12 years, abaana babiri babalamu omuntu omu. Kitegeeza abaana babiri basobola okwerera. Kati mwekiba kuba kiri kimu emoroka etika abantu 7. Kati on top of the 7 people mwagaseeko baby. Okitegeera asobola ki arguing out. Kitegeeza mwade mwina kuba abantu 6 ne babebi babiri oba n'abaana abato babiri abataweza myaka 12 awo yabadde tabakwatako. So and probably you guys don't know, abaana babiri abataweza myaka 12 nga bombi tebaweza myaka 12 abalimu omuntu omu mu motoka. Kati emotoka bwe betika abantu 7 balina kuba abantu 7, not more than that. You can't even add a baby. Kale bwe kabanga ka baby kato nnyo ekyasobola okukireka nti omwana baby nnyo okitegeera naye tosobola kuleta mwana wa myaka 7 8 n'omugatta mwoyo kumpi muntu mulala okitegeera singa babadde baana bato babiri kyandibadde kiyita. So in a way he can argue that out. He was, I think ekiyinza obanga kyaba kuba mwayogera bulungi kuba ebiseera emu ina kwogera bwogezi nabo bulungi. Nze ebiseera emu aba traffic by the way tebantawanya nnyo kuba bwe tuyimiranga tunyumya okitegeera. Of course right now I think some of them know me wadde yeefuula nga tammanyi. Some of them do. So you end up talking like normal human beings na kulekani kati bankwate ki okujja ko nali okunona soundproofing ya studio yange nali nkyalina ka vits nenkati keye mabega nangamba denge ndakukwata ne muganda yata afanda okwatira kingi bintu byange bintu personal use. This is not commercial okitegeera indako. There are things that by the way guys you should learn how to do. You should learn how to feed your car. Nze manyi okuwuliriza emmotoka manyi gyuli anti ebendi nze. Let me see what that is. Libadde kkubo okitegeera. Learn to omuyindi ono yazimba akayumba kano bannange. I can't wait to also finish my house. So you need to understand how to deal with these guys. So DMC yatubadde tukyayogerako endabirwamu okuba muka crack katono. It doesn't make it a DMC kuba kabaka crack katono. Crack ezifule motoka yo DMC ze ziri crack ngesawa yonna muntu asobola okugamba asobola okuarguing nti sawa yonna endabirwamu egwamu obanga omuntu asobola okuarguing nti endabirwamu erabika etonnya gwe kuba indicator oba bakazi bayigirawo emmotoka abadde akubye owa boda awese buwesi awo omanyi omuntu okujja naaweta buwesi nga ava kukuba ddeeri kyokate. By the way guys bwe muba muvuga there is one thing that you need to understand mukiyige. Ababoda balina kuyisiza ku left ku right but they overtake from the left, which is wrong. Yes, it's wrong, but they do. So when you're going off the road going to the left, bambi indicate and also look at your side mirrors. Always look in your side mirror and indicate. Atena nebo indicating nga kusiba. You need to use your common sense. Has he braked? bwaba wa boda tanaba kusiba, don't turn. Sigala wo boating okuba indicator abemoroka boti bajja kutomera bajja okujja kuba nange. There are places that I've seen abamoroka iberi abasiru. When you're on the bypass, people, and you're in the left lane, okay? And by the way, guys, I can go back and forth. Today is Random Cat Talk Thursday. We can talk about anything. So anyway, if you're on the northern bypass, the left lane is for slow drivers. The right lane is for fast drivers. Muntegera. The left lane is for slow drivers na abavaako. Osegera. Murokuba mulabanti I mean that the northern bypass is a place where people drive very fast. Kati mwachifulira ddala buli wamu muvugirawo speed. Sometimes obovaako kukuba ogendera omuntu akuvaako emabega jadduka nogamba kiki kino. This is the left lane. The left lane is for slow drivers. Era abantu abagala okudduka maximum speed oba the speed limit, be on the right lane. Kasitobera mukubo nga lya lane ebbiri kobere kaleerwe. The left lane is for slow drivers and people that are vying off the road. Kagambo kenkozesa nga ka luzungu nnyo kagendeddewo vying for the presidential seat, vying. Kakola si nnyonnyo naye kakola. I can argue it out in court. Kakola sicho cancel Patrick. So guys, the left lane the left lane is for slow drivers and people that are going off the road. So don't be in the left lane and drive maximum speed. Don't. Then please use your side mirror. It's very important. Ojja kuba omwana wa boda oyo nemoroka endaliz kubaka toyo omukyala abakuba mwana wa boda abadde amusuula mwala okitegeera naye yali ekanze najja n'akuba eyange okitegeera. So it's very dangerous okumala gaweta. Ate kyenalabye abakazi kasita bayiga okudduka speed ensi bange atandika okuvuga ebitategeerekeka okitegeera. They need control. I think they need to simanyi I don't know kirayika omukazi ne wamala ofuna permit leero bwavuga enkyaba muvuge alaba abavuga obulungi bwe bavuga okitegeera. So tukyali ku DMC amataala gano, you see the front, the headlamps we gabanga galiko ekintu kya yellow ekyabatikati kye bajjako. A traffic officer can still arrest you ngagamba amataala ago tegalaba. It's his judgment, by the way, and that's the tricky thing about the traffic law. The traffic law the traffic law is not very specific, and that's the funny thing. Nti what traffic asobola okuyimiza emmoroka yo kyovula bakwata abantu DMC nga si DMC oyina kumuwakanya n'omubuuza ekintu kyange kiri kitya dangerous for the road. So side mirrors side mirror yonge erimu olwatika, that is dangerous for the road. That is very dangerous. Kyovula nze side mirror yange bwemamu olwatika nkajjamu akalabiramu nengenda basayiramu akalala babu tunde wakiseka mitwale 3 kasitoba nga akalabiramu katuula weekali mitwale 3 2 akasemba nakagula 2 kitundu kalimu erivits gye nasooka okukola ki gye nasooka okugula. So side mirror bweberamu olwatika, that's something. Yeah. Tint makes your car dangerous. Yes. How does tint make you? Mamla wanze tint kweteka mwali wakataketa tali dark nnyo. Waliwo abateeka tint mu windscreen banagere banacrackinga ku bantu abateeka tint mu windscreen mujja kukiwulira nga ne president w'eggwanga talina tint mu mmotoka goveri oteeke tint mu windscreen. You guys ate ekiro windscreen tint oyo oba tolaba ge mazima oba tolaba oba straining okulaba. Kati you can imagine ku nguudo zaffe eziri dark, enguudo zaffe eziri dark nti ndabirwamu yo maaso ne bwebeera ng'eri clear. Sometimes at night okulaba struggling. Now what happens if you put dark tint in the front windscreen? Era ne mabega nze endabirwamu yange yemabega ogiraba yeriwo. I can erimu tint but I can see clearly. Why? Because bw'oba tosobola kulaba mabega using the driving mirror, bw'oba tosobola kulaba mabega kikuvaako mabega, chances are high nti owalole bw'anaaba akuba eŋŋombe ng'ajja nga biganye tojja kumulaba kumuviira okitegeera. Then also chances are high that bwe banaaba bakubira double indicator kuba abantu abasinga babeera omuntu wafuna double, I mean omuntu wafuna a dangerous situation like a taxi guy emmoroka eganye okusiba kyasooka okukola kuteekamu double indicator n'akuba eŋŋombe. Ojja wuyira omuntu ng'akuba eŋŋombe olowooza ali mu muzannyo, kumbe eŋŋombe gy'akuba agitaddeko double indicator naye gwe because your rear windscreen is dark tolabayo okitegeera. Then because your side mirrors are cracked tolabayo. ebyo bintu bifule moroka yo dangerous ebintu ebira ifule moroka yo dangerous seat belts owa traffic wa dembo kuyimiriza nakugamba soko ndago omusipi ogwo gukola omusipi guno nabagamba bogukanga gwekwata ogulabye bogukanga gwekwata that's the mechanism I don't know how these guys make it but bogusiko obulunje empola mpola gujja wachita naye bogukanga gwekwata that's how the seat belt works that's why people need to use seat belts ukitegeera nze kati ne batabani bange mbasiba emisipi bulungi nnyo ukitegeera mbasiba emisipi because it's the right thing to do. And by the way, mutulanga mu modoka, one of my followers here nabadde mbagamba yesterday yafuna accident emotoka ne yefuula ye yali asibye omusipi yafuna yadde akazimu abaali tebasibye emisipi balumizibwa actually agenda okunkubira yankubira emotoka ekyali ku accident scene nangamba athankoze nti bambi musajja watu yali akaaba nokukaba because emotoka ye yali mpya ntana givuga yadde emyezi 3 kati nangamba nemubuuza goli bulungi nangamba ndi bulungi naye bembadde nabo be bali mu ddwaliro wali babadde tebasibye emisipi. You get it? So seat belts are very important. Nze nemwe mundaba nga nsiba omusipi guno I'm addicted to it. And I was still at campus, that's around 2011. Nali ntwala at that time when nali manyi nti best friend wange kumbe munanga akakazi kali katwawula dda guy yayita kyandaba nga kyaliwe. And you know by the way ebintu bino biri funny. Guy bayina kachiki nga bapangisa ku nyumba zaabwe. Okitegeera kati chiki family yenge pangisa ku nyumba zoyo guy kyali wange kati nenga yamuyita sister kati ze nendowoleza danga simanyi nti bapangisa bupangisa nendowoleza ddala ba sister ne mugamba sister oyo chichi storage nangamba atagenda maaso nenkwana sister kumbe sister si sister kumbe ne guy naye yali ayagala nze bwe nkwana ate sister nayagalira ddala nenejovana kumbe guy yabanga akwana ate banayi guys nze the one thing I'm training my boys ekitaina kubawula mukazi taina kwawula basajja okitegeera kumbe guy yali akola ki ayagala okwejovana ate ebiseera nali muzibu nange kumbe guy bwagira bwagamba kiiko oyo ayina abakazi abalala biki kumbe yali ayagala munange omukazi oyo yatwawula kati guy mali mutwala ku university obuwozi obwo mbugattagatta because buli kaboozi ketwogera kabaamu ekyo okuyiga ekisooka nze nagamba batabani bange nsigala mbagamba no person should come in between you, no girlfriend, no person should come between you. You people are brothers, you are there for him, he's there for you. And I think that's where the thing came, the saying grows before horse okitegeera because omukazi yenaina jayawula abooluganda ababiri oba ab'emikwana ababiri abatalina gwayagalako okitegeera. So anyway, nani mvugo chali wange agenda he was starting at university agenda nkuba I didn't even ask him for fuel namuvuga ngabo onovuga chali is my best friend is starting school at that time I thought he was and ngatukomawo na inamu na akachiki wano kanono ate katika ndo kachiki kali kalala kalika sister nga ate sike kaliwo kano kachiki kali kalala kati ndine kachiki tusibye emisipi tuve Kampala tugende enkumba ngamba kachiki sibo omusipi kagaana tugenda tutuka enkumba tukoma ngamba kachiki sibo omusipi kagaana tutusaawo entebe ku roofing awe wali polisi ya roofing awo mumanyiwo emoroka yange naina kagisako emipiira mipya kugamba ngo omusirikale baali bankijjanyiza nnyo nenga kati essaawa eno nkimanyi tebalina kye baŋŋamba okitegeera nga nkimanyi tebalina kye baŋŋamba kati abapolisi baali awo nga nkyuka ngamba kakiiki abo balina kye baŋŋamba ngenda okulira emaaso ntomedde. It was as simple as that. Osegera nga bwono okyuka oyogere n'omuntu ogenda okukyuka maaso ng'okoze eki. That's why the seat belt is very important. Ngenda okukyuka ng'eri ntomedde kati mu kutomera no kwali that serious naye mu kutomera wano chiki nagira ne nakuba omutwe ku ndabirwamu era endabirwamu neyatika n'omutwe gwe ne gugira but because omuchiki yo nali namugamba nga tuve Kampala sibo omusipi n'agaana tuve enkuba sibo omusipi n'agaana bwe yagira namugakata we yasize endabirwamu yange lwaki tewasibye musipi okitegera. I can never forget that incident. Then of course nensasula omukazi and all yali connected biki and this is where I got to understand that it's very important bofuna accident to solve it there and then. Okusiwa kubanga bwe natomera omukazi nansaba emitwalo 5 yali mubbi yali avuga omumotoka obutategereka bakaita ka Citron ni Mazida. Omanyedda nga filimu za jinga ajira nayogerera emmotoka Mazida. Noloza Mazida ya amaanyi. Kubaza iti zinajja Uganda. Tiwu yaze anti nga bagira ebi Nigeria. Trevor Noah simanya babaita bali abazanye ebi Nigeria sibamanyi. Avuga Mazida. Na ajubisa kati netuloza anti Mazida mmotoka zabanga za amaanyi. Kati omukazi namukuona ku buutu ite yafuna na kyamaanyi naye yenyigamu. Nansaba emitwalo ameka. Emitwalo 5 aga 210 nga mangi naye nalinga ina. Naye kati mukwagala okumitigatinga mu emitwalo nga 2 nga tugenze simanya tulinayo relative waffe wachi wa maje alese simanya amukulira a commanding officer bandide mu sente za mafuta mbajje yesimanya wawala mu kyalo bazze bwe bajja ne bayingira mu office wali wa OC traffic bafuluma bagamba omukazi mu West End nga yate munene ku bo okitegeera. So I ended up paying anyway. Rushing enze buli kimu kikuyigiriza how to handle the road. So I realized ng'omukyalo oyo nali namuzabali and then negotiating naye nali badde nsobola mu emitwalo ng'ameka nga 3 because nali muvubuka. But nga bumanyira amalala g'ekivuga gali gambye agamuto wange yatomera weggali okuba mukubide engombe n'agaana okuvaayo. It's the same thing that affected me that I thought this woman blah blah blah, but sometimes it's very simple. Put someone aside, because right now if the boot of a car is about 350,000, at that time I'm sure the boot was like 200. Kitegeze mtwala 5 banziba okitegera if I had to put that woman aside nemganze kangule boot, but I was not exposed enough. So anyway, DMCs, those are the major things, by the way. Tires, lamps and bulbs, windscreen, mirrors and by the way, even your windows not going up and down can make your car dangerous. So please, if you buy a car or if you have a car and the windows are not going up and down, make sure they go up and down. And of course, every bulb that is on your car should be working. Kasita kabanga kwekalinga kajirako kaba kainokola. Spotlights zino kubanga zikola kuba ziba zajirako. Osegera. So you have to make sure that the way the car came, everything should come back kubala. The way your car came, everything should be working. Look at that beautiful view. The sky looks lovely, right? So everything chawagulya kumoroka chino kubanga chikola. Wipers. If your wipers are not working, it's a DMC. If the wiper washer fluid, if it's not there or if it's not for some reason working, your car is dangerous. Which tegira. It makes your car dangerous. Now, under certain circumstances, then they can argue out that a car that doesn't look nice is a DMC. Like which circumstances? Because they cannot even fine you for a dirty car. Maybe for a dirty car, bagamba reckless driving. How do you drive a car that is dirty? But a car that is dirty, there is no charge for that. They just want to take advantage. And especially in a country like Uganda, where the total entire environment is dirty, where our president still puts on a mask at your phone chifuba. Literally you drive 2 kilometers and then you find a Maram road. You get try your best to have what they always ask for. Now, normally when a traffic officer stops you, he's going to want to see a driving permit. He's going to want to see your motor third party. He's going to look at how your car looks, trying to explore if your car is a DMC. He's going to look at the tires, yeah. Then he'll want to look inside the car. Why? A motor car, yesterday I saw there is a gentleman, I saw about Davuge a motor car, and the passenger seat in front wasn't there. That's a DMC. The car was made with the front passenger seat. Where is it? That's a DMC. You get. Now, there's a funny twist to this. A car that doesn't have functioning AC is a DMC. Hey, I'm sure you did not know that. It's a DMC. A car that doesn't have a working fuel gauge is a DMC. A car that doesn't have a functioning speed meter, temperature gauge, is a DMC. It's a DMC. A car that doesn't have proper wheel alignment, and by the way, a traffic officer he can even examine the wheel alignment. Nalaba omupiira guno gweweseemu side eno emmotoka ebulamu wheel alignment nakuba DMC. Okitegeera? So DMC is something that traffic officers still have to their discretion. Yes, katulabe eri mmotoka ipsaamu eyo tuli maaso. Look on oli wa boda waayita okuside ya driver akanda akakema bego okalabye. Lwakuba kati bano bagenda kuzibawo. Naye akanda kema bega katifu. That makes it a DMC. That urache ebera DMC because when the cover of that light breaks, chitegeza water can reach the bulb, and if water reaches the bulb, then the bulb will blow, and if the bulb blows at the wrong time when you cannot replace it, chitegeza you will indicate and the indicator is not working, and then the people behind you might not see that you're indicating when you're turning, and they will knock you, chitegeza, and you'll end up killing people. Whatever ratchet DMC jabwetu. Then every car is supposed to have reflectors. Simanyi obebadde okimanyi. Every car is supposed to have reflectors. Kati reflectors are ipsam zeziriwa. Olaba ku bump obutalo obuliko. Those are reflectors. Then nezino negano ga parking lights bwegaba tegaaka. Gonge nyini. Goge nyini gali mu reflectors. Nti omuntu akulye mabega bwakuba mu amataala. Omuntu akulye mabega bwakuba mu amataala. Ga reflecting. That's the essence of reflectors. That's the essence of reflectors. Nti era chovola bemoroka katinga kigege yiyo giraba yo because of reflector bwayo butono bayongerayo ka regulation ne bagamba kigegezo ongereko reflectors ozirabye ebyo ebibati. Those are the extra reflectors. Era van zonna idea dezandi badde zifuna extra reflectors lwakuba nti ebimoroka nga binuwa ate amatala gabyo kati bagakolanga manenemu, but kati kambala gono wa primo mumulaba oyo wa primo side mirror mugiraba nti emenyese. That's a DMC. Oyo wa traffic kati gwa ino kwata nakuba ki ekipapulo nga teyebuziza na ku muntu side mirror yo laki emenyese. But however, we find that akuwa bukuru akuwa kulia. So traffic officers efocho kukuba ekipapulo ekyemitwalo jiba mukaaga ekya DMC nga kugama apaayo kyompango omuwo mutwalo nga akuleka. I find that that's a little dangerous for us. It's dangerous. Nti abantu bagenda katoyo side mirror solo jivuga wiki ngeri bwejo uyugura nsimanyi na bovuga moroka nga toyina side mirror sisobola kyanema okitegera. So when a traffic officer bintu byagenda okusawo biraba, then empira ja seat belts ezemabega abamuku mu abavuga moroka nkimanyi seat belts za ezemabega tezikola nze zange zikola kuba batabali bange batuule mabega eyo and basiba seat belt. So but I'm sure most of you your car's seat belt ezemabega ezo tezikola oba temuzikozesa. Those seat belts, a traffic officer can give you a dangerous motor vehicle condition receipt or ticket based on the fact that the seat belts emabega tezikola chi tezikola. So make sure you inspect your seat belts in the rear. Ate mbanga mwagude kuchidde kiri very serious. Ebibyo ndaba bikebera seat belt ziriwa koleze moroka tulabe gauge koleze moroka tulabe temperature katulabe revolution meter katulabe speed meter okitegeera ebyo byonna bakola ki ebyo byonna babikebera katulaba kakamoto kakalabika bubi but you cannot say it's DMC ngayo kati scratch eri ku bumper ngogamba nti DMC okitegeera lwakubanga ayina ate ebifule moroka ya DMC. Let me give you an example. Omunyoro gwe moroka yo guba mumenyefu, it's a DMC because omunyoro tebagukolanga mumenyefu. You get omuntu ayinza obayagala okuyingira emmotoka oba okutaasa abantu under when there is an emergency ng'omunyoro tegukola omuntu ali munda n'afa. You get buno obuntu obugulira munda buno the handles bwe buba tebukola central lock bwe batekola, that makes a car DMC. Now there are things that I'm sure majority of cars don't even have working okujjako empya nga ku Corolla yange byo bikola Corolla yange gireke ya Corolla yange namu kati olaba there is a time nuwa zino naddala buli bunuwa obwasooka katulabono nuwa ezasooka naddala buli bunuwa obuganda bulingaako ketuyiseeko bunuwa obwo nga you're supposed to have reflectors, other reflectors nga kigege okitegera. I think bagendanga bakiragaya navuga nga dudu ne bankwata reflector era nengula reflector nenziteekako okitegeera because obutaala obwo bwemabega buba butono ate nga bwe babukola nga reflector. Kati olaba nga Sahara eri eyo Sahara erina bi reflector ebinene obiraba that's what all those cars because obutaala bwabwe butono and not having those reflectors makes your car a DMC okitegeera. So ndoza mu DMC tuvuddeyo but overall omusajja wa traffic bwakuyimiriza ekisooka yogera bulungi nabo bantu ate bafuna sente entono okitegeera. Waliwo akantu akaaga wano mu dashboard yange oba ngenda kajjayo nti buno microphone obugira mu motoka empya obutegedde kava wano mu hando yako ne kagwaye kakuba kelele ogiraba starlet y'omusajja toyina kyogigamba terabika bulungi. Kati olabe yo duwete tuli maaso akatala ka side ya driver katifu. Under normal circumstances you are either supposed to repair it or buy another one, otherwise that's a DMC. It's a what? It's a DMC. Kati ebintu ebimu abantu batera okufaako kanyirize moroka yange ate ne beerabira ebyo balina okukolerako ddala. Talk nicely to traffic officers. Eyo gadi ogirabe eri kunuwa very dangerous. Teina kubaako. Lwakuba nti kati ezo business za gadi ojja kwesangira nazo za banene. Nga batula mu meeting ne bagamba na ebi gadi ne bagamba nedde business ya Major Gundi, business ya General Gundi. Okitegeera nga tolina bukwata ku business ya General. Nga ate ya importing gadi ezo ebyuma ebyo. Okitegeera because there are industries that make those metals. Kibina ogirabe bwe ibayiseeko kibina eyimiridde eri ku AF na yeyime ya million nga 7. Then ekirala your lights okubeera nga zirimu amazzi zirimu enfuufu that's DMC, pure DMC without even arguing. Okitegeera. Good morning, breaking aviation news and videos. Kasirante Akisam, how are you? Abdullah Sagambe, you can never have what traffic officers want. The only solution is cash. People, try as much as possible to avoid giving away money that easily. You can have everything that a traffic officer nze nabiba gamba. Emoroka yo bwebe nabyo togeddeko. Gula fire extinguisher, gula first aid kit, gula flare, gula bagita bata emergency triangles, ogule oberemu ne jack, oberemu n'akakuba ne wheel spanner. Owa traffic talina kyagenda kugamba because ogenda boyina ebisanyizo byonna. Okitegeera talina kyakugamba after that. Ekyo nkibagambye kubanga ne radio yennyini esobola okufula emmoroka yo DMC because you're supposed to be listening to radio to understand when there are outbreaks somewhere obekubo bali sibya and stuff like that. That's one way you're supposed to. Then waliwo additions emukola ku mmoroka zammwe n'osiba obo sticker wano waggulu mu ndabirwamu, that makes it a DMC. N'owandikamu ebigambo bannamasaka n'owandikamu ebigambo Jesus is the answer. It makes your car a DMC because the guys that made that car did not make that car with the word Jesus is the answer in the windscreen. So you need to be very vigilant. Bovuga ogula okola modifications ku motoka okitegeera. What of course what your modifications is tayogerwako muteeka nga teziriyo. Kati modification ngo kufula emmoroka yo open roof nulina imizo wa traffic nemubuuza bwe manya ngalo fule emmoroka nge convertible teeka kyeriŋŋana nangamba teririyo nange ndinoonya siriraba. Okitegeera as long as emmotoka eyo ekyalina kyesisi yayo original, as long as emmotoka eyo ekyalina seat belts zaayo buli kimu nga kikyalimu nga tetonya, okitegeera it's still safe for the road. So tewali teeka ligikwata. Brian Emma, good morning. Derek Lule, good morning. Council Patrick Asiku, Banang. How about Derek Nakubuziza Koda? The best of my knowledge, you cannot have everything those guys want. You can, people. You can have everything those guys want. Katola your modification akakatanda waggulu. Oyinogenda nofuna license yako. Tomalaga kakatanda ku moroka waggulu. Gwe nolowooza nti okimaze. That's an addition to the car. Arthur, how do you handle mechanics? Ngabalumye emitwe. Don't have one mechanic. Nze nakibagamba. Naye ate temuzunga. Banange bantu mwe, especially the people have inspected cars for. I've realized ekimu ku bintu ebisinga okutte emmotoka zammwe. Kugenda ba mechanic abayitirivu. Inze moroka yange ogiraba. Bwefiire Masaka. Nsoka nempita makanika bwendaba nga byakola kuba mmanyi kyalina okukola. Bwenaga byakola tebigatta. Nampita makanika wange okuva e Kampala. Si mu bubi. Nze ngampita makanika wange okuva e Kampala. Ne bananga ba boda bangi. Ate basinga oleeta ovuyo balabe. Bo tebaliiko break. If you don't give them money, those idiots can waste a full day and you end up losing everything. They can't waste your time. They can't. I'm telling you, actually, me, they don't waste my time. Since Agamba, they can't waste your time. After, it's advisable to have changed money. No, me, I don't give away money. Naga, na, sigaba. Actually, that is popular because me, I'm trying to live by example. I know the example probably doesn't matter, but sigaba said. Then, Echiragadi, Yomujirabe, Rikunuwa. God senge mana nebika number plate, that's a DMC. Zo God bazikiriza muzitekeko wade kirungi neka sate zibika number plate. Morning Arthur, it's okay to, is it okay to buy an Impreza? I have saved an emergency fund of 500k per month. Am I safe, and how much is the price for service a month? I move like 3 times a month. The Impreza is okay. Impreza, by the way, Toyota is Toyota Barukati. Tezichali Subaru. Toyota twagula da shares mu Subaru. Good morning Tongo Helen. Senfuka, can you please talk about a head gasket replacement? Gasket osobola okugi replacing. I find I've not done it before because in the mono katente chamukangako to that extent. Mulaba wano wetuli baboda be baleese obuzibu. Wano wetuli kajjamu ketulimu. Borders are a big problem to this city. Ovanyambo keri tedi jam. Boda ateka di boda badduka badde eno kubanga eri nyambuka eri waggulu. Vayo nze kanyambuke waggulu. Bana ababoda tebagenda kugu. Kakitegeeza eri ku Hoima Road babakwata. Ku Hoima Road babakwata kyekibaddusa. Leka ne weebuuza lwaki bosalawo kubanga boda yerisa abaana bwe mulimu. Lwaki togenda n'ofuna permit? Lwaki togula reflector jacket? Lwaki togula helmet? Lwaki togula third party? Lwaki togula PSV? Some of these things are common sense. Naye munnange bana Uganda abamu common sense tebamulina. Tebalina common sense. Get gasket osobola gikyusa, but before you change the gasket omanya obuzibu obulala obuliwo mwe bantu mmwe kye nabalabako mwina bamakanika abapapa, but mmanyi lwaki bamakanika abamwe bapapa because temwagala bawa sente. Kati makanika olwokuba toyagala muwa sente buli lwojja alina okufuna kyakanika, okitegeera. Bakati bamakanika bamwe bapapa because bw'atakola mulimu gw'olabanga gw'amaanyi. Bw'atakola mulimu gw'olabanga gw'amaanyi olwo tojja oyagala muwa 10,000. Okitegeera naye ng'ate akoze omulimu. That's the other weakness you have. Era yensonga lwaki bamakanika bawanvuya emirimu. Okitegeera omulimu gwe yali badde akolera omutwalo gumu n'ekitundu n'aguwanvuya gubeere gwena asobole okujjamu lebo weesatu kuba akimanyi lw'onodda tojja okitegeera oba omaze emirundi ng'esatu nga tomuwa. Is I'm going to start moving around with a copy of the traffic. Mubikula. Yes, by the way, bobosobora kataba ako kafune obikule akuinterpreting etteeka lyagala okukubiramu ekipapula okitegeera. Most times giving them 2k or 5k can save your day. I really hate it whenever I'm driving on Ugandan roads. Obeera olina emergency and they was anti nasa omusirikale wa traffic ajja kukwata omuwe 15 azigane ng'ayagala esatu. Osegeera ng'ayagala emitwalo esatu. Okiraba ng'ekyokusaaga naye omusirikale ajja kukwata ng'ayagala emitwalo esatu. Okitegeera. Obalaba ba traffic aba boda boba abalema kati go okubeera n'emirembe ovugira mu mirembe gyo. Nze nebaza mukama nti sinayo kazini wange oba muganda wange avuga boda kubanga ogwo omulimu nagwo muzibu nnyo nnyo. Omuntu ayingiramu alina amagezi ne gabanga agafuumuuka obufuumuusi. Kati emmotoka mugira baka indicator akakakuba amangu. Indicator yo maaso tekola. Ekyo ekintu simanyi oba bakibayigiza mu driving school mu abagenda. But indicator yo lwebanga ngekuba amangu ti kubako balubu ya indicator enfu. Okitegeera kubako balubu ya indicator enfu. Indicator inakuba inakuba per second I think. But if it does less than a second, kitegeeza kuliko indicator balubu emwenfu. Erebe kuoninga. That's how they made it. Okitegeera. Most traffic officers, they are addicted to the money. They find means to get anything from you. People, we should start resisting. This is atemwe bantu mwe. You guys need to understand it's us who are supposed to make our country a better place for our children and grandchildren. Mwiteo baba. Me, I'm trying to make this country better for my kids. Era wenenne manga mfuluma ngenda mu exile. I watched an interview Honorable Media Matembe ngagamba nti wali alowooza n'okulowooza oba afulume Uganda agende kuba emusobedde Uganda yo nga yo. Okitegeera olaba ababoda bonna kati bayise sayiri zeno oyimba road waliyo ekikwekweto. Sometimes the officer when they want money bekwasa nebo yekwasa mweba people nze byokwekwasa byagaze omusirikale wenalinga Corolla yange ekyali ko olujjo lwa kalendalo omusirikale yankwatira Samu wa sente twanyumbya paka buyangamba kale genda olufuwe era that week nengena ne bafuwe mmoroka namba. Okitegeera. Good morning Chris Fitness kyekiriwo. One night I was taking my pregnant neighbor in the hospital from Bulenga to Rubaga. And the officer stopped me in Busegambo. He's checking my tires. Nachikuba ebikonde and I solved him later. Saga. Nasa, wakuba wa traffic ebikonde. Ate kati gwedda osuse nawe. Osuse. Kayinza bemanyi namu omulwadde. Bunyimiza nkugamba bwa mitwala mulwadde neeyongerayo. Ne tulabedde. Wakuba wa traffic ebikonde nga tosaaga. Katoke tuyite mu bitaala wano waliwo concentration y'amaanyi. Essaawa yonna okuba owa boda. Talk about high beam lights. You are right. Ugandans don't understand the importance of low and high beams. Munaize bana Uganda nabavako ata kuvuma no kuvuma na gwata ina magezi majwala Julius chechiriwo. Can you please talk about the headlight case replacement? Echo chimaze. You can replace it naito papa. Emoro keze bisere bimu ebe echamuse. before you replace the gasket, emotoka basoke bakwate fani bagise ku direct balaboba esobola okutambula nga tebagisumuludde engine. Is that because okukyusa gasket balina kujjako cylinder head? Ebisere mwe banajjako cylinder head bajja jjako bagamba ate katwetako okusala cylinder head. Okitegeera? Nze emotoka zino za VVTI tezeetaaga kumala gatamparinga nazo. A tire expires, I think, after over 4 years, over 2 years. I'm not sure, but tires have expiry dates. See, I don't remember. Arthur, is it okay? Nakumaze, good morning, Papa. Good morning, Tony. How are you? Arthur, I want you to talk about Sienta, Rumion, and Fielder. Which one is better for transport business? The Fielder will definitely do better because people will feel. Even the Rumion does, by the way, because even the Rumion looks okay. It has plenty of space. Special. A tall person will sit in a Rumion and not even feel it. Yet they can still sit in the Fielder and feel like, okay, the car is short. But the Rumion, tall people, short people, all will feel at home. And the Rumion still has a plenty of boot space to load luggage. Zoneze Morocco, you know, see one come, of course. At a camera, I find that the camera is actually okay. Camera network yo, or you know, Kulonda HD. Vying, a bit of vying. Na ndo some comment. Nga ndo de wonyo vying nga na chogede to the wise. An hour ago. Ate munanga abasajja bakyatunda boda. Nenze nebuzo bagenda zikuzani. Kuba aba boda bangi. Mubalabi. Kati awo bajjudde bati ogenda kuddeebwa isinga nawo bajjudde. Odde ekalero nga nawo bajjudde. Odde bulenga nga nawo ebusega nga nawo bajjudde. Odde munyonyo nga nayo wajjudde. Without borders Uganda stuff. Ali, I'm going to read the comments very soon. Don't worry. Hotel Mujira bwenyirira. Nekati akafufu akali wano era yakola bulungi n'abateramu AC. Wakati awotasaamu AC nobange okugula amadirisa. Osanga ebintu byo nayo nabigubye kana n'amadirisa oboyina galo okinga. Of course now the electricity bills go high. But I'm sure that it's only when a guest enters the room that they put on the AC. I'm going to read the comments. So, but anyway, as you deal with officers, talk nicely to them, but also know your rights as a person. But don't know your rights without you being right. Katinzenga bwe sibo musipi. What traffic anyimiriza ari what traffic yanyimiriza nga kati gwe nkugambe kigenda osegera ngalabira ddala omuntu asibye omusipi. Then there is a time I told you about it. A traffic officer stopped me ne mulaga fire extinguisher. Nanga kati gobo ina fire extinguisher chicho otayina genda okitegeera waliwo nabo ebintu ebibakanga useganyiza ne kati afande ogenda kunkwata kitaba ne fire extinguisher njirina kale genda okitegeera because olumba kuyimiza nga takuyimiriza ki nga kuyimiza kujja muki kasimbi katufa abaludde nga tuvuge moroka enkadde we know how to handle them ne bemba mvuge moroka nga mbi bayinza obutankwata go wempya ne bakwata ate ne bakujja mu sente you get kati olaba okutika ebintu bwote ku motoka abataxi babakiza because aina license emukiza okutika abantu n'emigugu naye kati ekiyinza omukwasa kiba kimu kyatise mmotoka ate ebintu tabibiseeko because olina okubibikako n'okakasa nti they cannot fly off that katanda okuba abantu okitegeera kati olaba ekigege eri intact amatala gonna gakola bulungi tekuliko ttaala lyatifu okitegeera iyo kati ekigege tolina kyogigamba nesewo naye bayinza omugamba naafuna gyayita nga ati omusirikale agenda kukola ki agenda mukolako emikolo kati ekiyinza okwasa owa taxi eno kyandibadde wiper y'emabega naye kati it's redundant because of the seats that are there emabega zolwede zibikka kampisewo nze akalango kange I do pre-purchase inspection if you're going to buy a car and you want to get a good car at a good price, and literally buy the right car. I'm your man, I'm your guardian angel. But on top of the guardian angel, akasente kosa sura nzija ne makanika for the mechanic to check specific things that I may not be able to listen to feel, to see. Of course, he checks with my guidance. And one of the things you pay for when you pay for my service is the guidance that you get from me. Because sometimes you guys want to buy cars, ogula out of excitement, ogula motoka neighbor jaina nenga, you don't know the actual facts about those cars. There is a better car that you would get. Probably you can buy a newer car than that at the same budget. For example, I've given an example of two people that wanted to buy Spacios, the new models. Nganenga sende zagula Spacio new model yongera ke million satu na agula emoroka ya bond, like the one yagula rawumu ye yali actually yali yongera ke million emu na afune emoroka ya bond nenga alemede ku Spacio new model yali agula nga akadenge ina ne ebyo kola okitegeera. So when you pay for my service, you're paying for more than just inspection. You're paying for someone that actually wishes you well. You're also paying for a brand of a person that has something to lose. Umanyina ogenda mukatale ngogenzo gule motoka to inspect a car with someone that has nothing to lose. Ngane omutwalo omuntu ngakubba nenga toyina kyojja mukola no matter what. That's also something, that's a benefit that you get. And our fee is very small. Very affordable. Very small. Our fee is very affordable. 450,000 shillings. Nebo gula moroka ya milioni emu. Fana mwetano gafe tugagala. I always tell you, it's always a very good thing for you to find cars, not to ita fetu zikebere. Iramba gamba nye bisele bisinga, it's not a proper thing for you to want to look at only one car and buy. The best thing for you to do is to look at like 3, 4, 5 options, and then you decide what's the best among those. We look at even 10 cars. Why? Because we are trying to find the best car of all those. Tutambulira no ddala. Ereje mtwala na mwitano kuliko na mafuta agatutambuza mu Kampala Central Business District. Tutambulira ddala ntugenda tulabe moroka. Ebiseera ebimu someone might tell you emoroka eri bweti bagitunda sente bweti ngulabira ddala tekisoboka. Neno ogamba, you know what? To satisfy their curiosity, let's go there and look at the car. Mugenda tuka nga kyewa predicting ekyo ngambi okitegeera. There are so many times that has happened. Even the nuwa jitwasemba yokugula twatambula tugenda tulaba nuwa yali ku namba kyoba BN nga bagituna milioni 23. Yuga jitwagula twagula 28. BN nga bagituna milioni 23. Nemuganda yenga tekisoboka. But then I said, let's go and look at the car so that we feel satisfy your curiosity. Tugenda tuka kumoroka nga ya kigo munda yonna nchafu. It was a bad car basically. It wasn't even worth 18. Kugamba ngaliwe moroka jogula nga sente zo sudde ensule. And I'm sure you don't want that to happen to you. So that's why you pay the car 450k. Now 450k covers one day. If it's my fault if you call me and I tell you that car is possible to get in that price range, and you don't get it, then I can give you a second day. However, what abantu abakubira no mugamba sente zoyina tezigula motoka jo yagala na alemera kona gamba nzenze funye jangu tugende tuzirabe. Oyo omuntu bwatu, if you call me nga nagambe moroka eyo toyinza jefuna mwezi ne tugenda moroka ngambi okitegeera nga tesodefunamu, you pay an extra day 150,000 extra day okitegeera. Why I said that is because sometimes that's definitely your fault. Nze bwe nkugamba nti mukatale moroka eno erimu sente bweziti kati ngawe nabagamba nti primo new model eye 15 teba nnungi bwe nogamba nze nyina wenjimanyi mbalagavu okitegeera naye nkugamba bwe naaba nnungi ejja kuba mu US bwe nogamba nyina wemanyi you bid milioni 15 okitegeera nankugamba tugende notandika tutambula mu UB zonna nga nvundu. Either we choose one of those esingako etavunze nnyo n'otwala eyo ate under those circumstances oba tolina bwonnenyeza ban nagamba even from the start, oba you pay for an extra ne tuddamu ne tunoonya nga tuli focused nga nawe otegedde nti kakati emmotoka eyo sijja gifuna mu sente bweziti ngenda funa bweti oba kanyongereko okitegeera. Then I also sell tracking devices. The tracker is 350 and 450,000 shillings. And the one for 450k, you can call the person, you can call the tracker in the car and listen to the people. Listen to the people in the car, what they are saying. The one for 350, ndino mukulowozo bampakingi wano wana abana bajja konya moroka ya. So the one for 350 you cannot call the tracker, but all in all the trackers you can track your car in real time. Nebwebe etambula kati. osobola okugira n'ogamba kati etuuse wano kati mulabanga Kigege yaffe eri gye twagula Kigege yaffe tugiraba in real time netugamba kati eri luddawa yiye eri ku Jinja Road etuuseewo eri Nammanve okitegeera ate kati mwabagula emmoroka eza business you need to do that a lot. Why? Omwana ojjamu emmoroka agende mbu agenda vuga Uber emmoroka yagibire okitegeera oba akulimbe emmoroka yabadde enfu naye nga at that time akulimbe madamu ndi mu garage gwengwa olinga obikula truck ayo ogenda okumulaba atali mu garage ali mu kuvuga kati ali Nammanve kyokka nimba ati ali muki animba nti ali mu garage. That's the importance of truckers especially. Now also you guys abantu abali balowooza edda because in the past we used to just put bazita batya we used to put switch obo hidden switch security switch security button. Now the problem with those things nti omubi wajja okutwala emmoroka yo ajja kugamba nayo gindage wesanginga ne button eyo gimulaze n'agenda ng'emmoroka agitutte. However with the truck omuleka n'atwala gwe n'omugoba bugobe n'abapoliisi n'omufuna n'omuggyako emmoroka yo. And now some people are going to be saying emmoroka yange enkadde why should I put a tracker? You people ne bwe ziba million 3 that's your money. Zikyazanyiramu ssente kuba ssente zitubonyaabonya okukola okitegeera. So ne bwe ziba million 3 for me it's money. So sizizanyiramu namwe abalina piki namwe piki ugiguze piki giteekemu ka tracker okitegeera giteekemu ka tracker ebeerenga omwana tasobola kubba piki yo. Lucky Mose Antonio random things bannange mwebale kubeerako omukazi tanjawula ku kyali wange ata nze njagala bakwate abalina kawundo horn in bajaj bannanga abaana nabo banyiiza ayinza okuba engombe noga kiki kino. Anyone who doesn't want to obey terms and conditions in a car, then you should not carry that person. Munange ebiseera ebyo nali muto Council Patrick bwe nabeeranga n'omukazi eyagaana okukola ki eyagaana okusiba seat belt. I was still young ate kaali kamere okitegeera. There was a time police was removing lights from vehicles that they were illegal. Of course they are illegal modifications naye bamaane bakita kireka aliwo omunene yali agasuubudde. Omanyi that's literally the only reason they let things go. Bwaba wo munene abadde akola ki akitadde ssente kyokka nze alien skin tebazo emmoroka alien skin tebagikwata because it's that modification is not illegal. Tewaliyo teeka ligaana kufuula moroka open roof teririyo ata plats okola basagala kugula ndabiramu yankati enswere eri mu mazeeko emirembe sagala girabako. Ata plats talk about insurance, how many I should have and for how long. What do you say? What do you mean? Your question is not clear. Good morning Bashir. Edwin Mugerwa about adding B sound systems in DMCs. The sound system tayina buzibu kasitoba nga you're not polluting the environment okitegeera. Then it can be reckless driving if you're driving and the music is so loud and nga traffic officer alaba tosobola kuwulira kikuli the surroundings, because as you drive you're supposed to be able to listen to the environment so that omuntu wakuba engombo omuviire you can actually do that. But bobanga tosobola kukikola ekyo kitegeeza nti you're doing reckless driving tegifula DMC tefuka DMC. But I also understand why sometimes people put those loud sound systems in cars. Emmoroka ebe kubagana nnyo emmoroka gana what's that emmoroka mukubagana gala abikidde okubagana n'ateekamu music oyo okitegeera. Arthur, I'm remaining with 2 months to come back and I have looked to namukadde muleke tujja funa emmoroka endala. Good morning Arthur, do we actually have a limit on how much tint? No, there is no limit right now. Tewaliwo regulation eyogera ku tint, but tint is illegal. Yenga tint ali illegal naye tebasobola mukwata tint because teriteeka limugaana e Uganda okitegeera. Wa traffic asobola kukwata bukwasi n'agamba DMC because you cannot see through the windows. Now, but as long as you can prove to the officer that I can see through the windows, teguba musango. Teriteeka ligaana tint e Kampala. Era wa traffic tako okujjako bw'atuula mu bw'ati n'agamba, but then how do you see? Waddembe kukuba ekipapula kya DMC because now you're driving a car that is in dangerous motor vehicle condition. Okitegeera. Joan Jojo, yes, good morning. Jude, it's in the hands of the officer to make the judgment of what exactly. Thank you, Chris Fitness. Good morning. 4.5. Can I get a Chibina? It won't be in good condition, but you can get 5 years from the date of manufacture. Yeah. sijjukira. Lucky Mose, I don't even remember which road. I've read very late. Sadat vugamu ku motoka yo after ojeko radiator cover bwe pumpinga amazzi okuva mu radiator okudda ebweru eba oba mu reserve chusa gasket weba tekikola noonya leakage. Good morning Hajara Matembe Abdul Nasa, salamu alaikum. Nino mukimanyi tino bampaka erinnya ly'Olusiiramu bampitanga Murshid kitegeza musomesa Murshid. One day I was approaching Mukwano roundabout and traffic officer stopped me and he was open and brief. Get me tea, not anything. Oyo mugezi. You installed the dash cam. I see. You forgot akalango kakafe. Bana ngenda kawereza kati. E dash cam yonna samu kanji barage. Itinda katemba ragachi. Dash cam yino. Recording amaso, ne recording ne one of face yange. Na recording eri mabega reverse. What's the major problem of Toyota Wish and which engine? Wish ina 18,200 taina buzibu Wish gula buguzi. Omune wa speed governor naye yakita. Gucho mumanti kati wano kasita munene asubula ye ekintu nga bapapa. Subaru Legacy is not a bad car, Jude. It's not a bad car. Kane kamba sibule ngenele tegekere digital marketing class naro. Yes. Muyombia Mark, Mugalasi Josa Mix Farm, Antonio Random Things, Tusime Eddie, Bashir Mukalazi, Prosi Bravo, Bidget Kakai, Mugowa Farouk, Godfrey Tambala, Abdurrahim Kasita, Paul Sema, Roman Rom Sebugwao Medi, Balvids, Talimwa Samuel, Mutoto Sadati, JFK Arts Mwesigwa Isaac, Moses Adams, Norman Karuhanga, Ronald M. Kasendwa, Clip Films Editunes, Herbert Derrick, Sefu Kasadat, King Daniels, Peace Joseph, Edwin Mugerwa, Kasivante Akisam, Herbert Derrick, Breaking Aviation News and Videos, Matembe Abdur Nasa, Kevin Hart, Kanso Patrick Asiku, Narunjoji Harriet, Ntongo Helen, Brian Emma, Mutumba Pade, Chris Fitness Rubulwa, Majwala Julius, Komach Sam Olu, Balugumia Tony, Kagwa Dennis, Martha Academy Namamukono, Benjamin B, Lucky Mose Aloy Joan Jojo, Okelo Emmanuel, Alan Mulindwa, Valerian Serunkuma. Bana imwe bali kubera ku broadcast. I don't take it for granted. Namu abala video no later on in the day, in the week, in the month, or probably the year. Thank you very much for taking the time to be part of this channel. I'm humbled by the kind of attention, the kind of investment that you actually put into consuming my content. Thank you very much. Katera Sheldon. Yes. How much did it cost you to buy and import? I think I used about 250. Yes, 250. Bruno Bakaika. Echirevu. I like my beard. It makes me feel like a god. Where are you reading those comments? They are here. These comments are here. Kale another guy. Kamba sibule mwe bali kuwera ku broadcast. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is question Friday. So ibuzo bena byenzize ngano okuddamu over the week. Nja kubiddamu encha. Yes, the beard makes me feel like a god because Katonda bifana njo nabena bitu nebya Katonda. God has a beard. Moses had a beard. Jesus had a beard. Abraham had a beard. Muntu omwata alina beard mu Bible ne mu film yali David. Simanyi lwaki David talina beard. Actually, all the guys apart from David abatalina birevu mu Bible babanga balabe ba Katonda. Yani ono Pontio Pilato osi yanabe engalo. Then wali ono guy ono yagamba Moses bamujjewo yali asazi na kapata oshitegeera. So that's why I love my beard. Sometimes manyo bisarako ne kuyaka na bisarako, but I like maybe olumu abera busy nnyo engeri gy'alina farm. Yeah. So anyway guys, kambasibule. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Question Friday. Thank you very much. You can share the broadcast with your friends. You can invite them to come and like and subscribe. Which take it. A man without a beard is Joan. Bye.